So at the risk of being overly crass, the Altmetric is a product which is a method of identifying which pieces of content have different types of engagement. So engagement exists on a scale. There isn't just one sort, which is an issue that there has been with traditional bibliometrics for a long time. This idea that only academic citations are the only kind of attention that really counts and everything else is not important. Of course, that's complete rubbish, because there are all sorts of ways in which research outputs impact society. We have, in one of our recent white papers, which was the New Research Data Mechanics, which is about some of the issues that I've touched on here. So if you want to learn more, please do download it from our website. It shows a graph of a number of different types of engagement with a particular article, just any old article. And it starts off with, as soon as it's released, as soon as the table of contents alert goes out, you start to see some tweets going on. Very low level, easy engagement, usually by fellow academics saying, I've just seen this is interesting. And so that's your first signal. And then a little bit later, you start to see news articles. So your news articles are very different from your tweets, because your tweets are telling you this is what a bunch of academics thought was just a little bit interesting and signaled it. Whereas your news articles, this is what a news editor thinks that the public might be interested in. And then a little bit further down, you've got Wikipedia, that's telling you about a different type of engagement. Then you've got academic citations, then you've got policy documents, and you've got things even further downstream. So each one of these tells you a little bit about who's interested in reading this article, or who's interested in reading this book, or whatever it happens to be, and why they find it interesting. You can further drill down and look at those actual interactions and see, was it an article in BBC News, or was it in Le Monde? What did it say? And you can look at the Wikipedia entry, and you can look at all of these different types of interactions and get a sense of the profile of the interest of a given piece of data, and then you aggregate that across, say, all of your outputs, and you can start to see patterns, of what could be interesting to a particular demographic, what might be redeployable in a different market, and then you have to answer questions like, how can we repackage this? What can we do that's interesting with it?